Why do we remember? For the men and women who served our country. For those we lost. For those who came back but weren't quite themselves. We remember so that we don't make the same mistakes. So that we can use discussion instead of destruction. To communicate instead of breeding a communal hate. To make a difference instead of feeding indifference. We remember for our grandparents and the suffering they went through, so they don't have to. But above all, we remember out of love. A love for those in need, a love for brothers and sisters, a love for the enemy, and above all, a love for humanity. We do not just mourn on the horrors, but we remember the honors, a time that supposedly split the world, but ended up bringing it together. But why is it so important to remember? So that we can not only learn, but teach. Our future is in the young boys and girls around the world, because as they grow older, they will shape it, showing them how the use of violence was useless, and that it takes a weak person to hate and a strong one to love, and that the easiest choice isn't always the right one. So from failing hands, we throw the torch, praying you never see the things we saw, the pain we felt, but instead the courage, bravery, and compassion, because without those, you are just as lost as the men who fell for our country. Wars are not won by guns, but by men. It wasn't a bullet that ended it, but a pen. Not a mindless act of aggression, but using the mind in the right direction. So live on, but don't dare forget or neglect, or it'll all be for nothing. People continue to connect, find new ways to help, new ways to love. That is the beauty of life. That no matter how bad it gets, we are there, supporting, while the world is storming. Hoping that one day it ends, and we can make amends. Not just the enemy on the outside, but with the enemy on the inside. Finally realizing, we are all human.